Hey guys, Matt here. So I gotta say, we are looking really good once again. We are about to hit 20% gains, and we're about to hit 20,000 bucks worth of gains. And for a channel who has suffered as much as it did during 2022, I mean, the continued gains, I'll take it. So far, all of the earnings have come in except for Tapestry and Gevo, and they've all been solid. Like even the ones who weren't quite received as well, like Google, like even they are bouncing back. AT&T's earnings weren't quite received the best, but I mean it's doing really well. The price is in the mid 17s, which is really good considering where it was a year ago. So far, we're looking good, and I want to talk about Gevo and Palantir specifically as far as my portfolio, and you'll see why I'm talking about both of these stocks specifically in this video, and that. I mean, results matter. Results matter a lot when it comes down to it. That's the only thing that matters when it comes to a stock's performance. I'm really sick of talking about Gevo. I'm really sick of talking about Gevo. And I think over the past year, I mean, Gevo has been very boring to talk about. And if you think that's because Gevo's a losing stock, well, you are absolutely right. Now, I use the word losing as a transitory term. That is a status that can change at any time. I haven't sold a single share of Gevo forever. And when the DOE loan finally goes through and Gevo actually starts getting back on track, I mean, I think the stock will start to recover, and Gevo will not be quite such a losing stock. That is my opinion. However, I mean, since I bought the stock, Gevo hasn't really been forthcoming. They haven't really shown us any results. The closest thing to a result since I bought the stock way back when was the completion of the RNG plant. And even then, we still have yet to receive the full results, because once the CARB credits and all that stuff are supposed to go through sometime this year, and once that fully goes through, and once we start receiving the full revenue and EBITDA or whatever, that will be the first full result that I've seen since I bought the stock. And no, I don't consider the progress on the DOE loan a result. Gevo set the clock back a whole year when they announced that DOE loan and the year-long delay. I mean, I really wish I had the chance of asking Gevo that if they knew that the process was going to take a year, why didn't they start the DOE loan process in 2022 instead of starting it in 2023 when they knew it was going to delay things? And if they didn't know, well, that's still on them. That's still on them. I don't have to care. I don't have to care how hard Gevo has it. I bought this. I invested in the stock, awaiting an outcome, and I didn't get that outcome. So right now, Gevo sucks for the meantime. However, Palantir does not suck. It most definitely does not. Despite the media's attempts, and there have been a lot of attempts by the media, and there continue to be attempts by the media of tearing down this stock, like causing Palantir to fail. It just cannot do it. And you know why? Because results. You cannot beat results, especially continued results over the past quarters. You cannot beat that. Like, you cannot ignore that. Palantir, despite sounding like a used car salesman in their earnings, I mean, they deliver results. I mean, a few years ago, I remember Alex Karp talking about how they were going to be profitable in 2025, and they've already been profitable for several quarters. So yes, Palantir continues to win, and as long as they continue to win, the stock is going to keep going up. My position in Palantir, I plan on holding the stock until between 2025 and 2030. Just like Gevo, the only difference is I'm actually winning on Palantir. Now, what am I doing with these stocks in the future? Well, Gevo, I'm not buying a single share. I'm done with Gevo. I'm going to wait and see what happens, see if the DOE loan goes through, and then if it does, fine, we'll continue to wait. If they delay it, we'll talk again. We'll see what happens. Palantir, my position is already built. I've already added everything I wanted to add to it. Right now, Palantir is a hold. I will continue to hold, like I said, until between 2025 and 2030, and I'll play it by ear. But I think Palantir has got a lot more years of growth left. Meta, I want to talk about the stock real quick before I go. I'm still debating on whether to sell the stock. Like it is way past the point where I think it's, you know, if it's good enough to screenshot, it's good enough to sell. I think we're way past that point right now, but they are offering a dividend. So I don't know. Like I'm still thinking of selling Meta and then putting the profits into VOO or SHD, but I don't know. Yeah, I got to think about that. But anyways, take care. Have a great day and eat your vegetables.